Every day we see happiness on the streets, on our families, on us. But have you ever thought about how it works? Today I want to talk to you about happiness. More specific, how biology and psychology are related to its production. Well, first of all, it is very important to fully understand what happiness means. And for this, there are several definitions. We tend to see it as a finish line. We only get to when we have a boyfriend, friends, money, and any other thing we consider important in our lives. But it turns out that it isn't. In psychology, happiness is a state. There are people that opt to be alone and are very happy. Happiness doesn't consist in having a complete checklist of what we want. It is something we have to construct in our daily lives. On the other hand, in biology, happiness is understood as the positive emotions that we have in regard to the pleasure activities we take part in through our lives. It consists on the reaction of our body to various biochemical substances in the complex brain biology. Although we're only going to talk about psychology and biology, happiness can also be seen from the philosophical ambit. Plato said that there is nothing better distributed than happiness, as any human being can access to it. This happens since happiness is not a good that depends on money or the economy, but a treasure that is cultivated through inner work. But anyway, the concord happiness consists in how satisfied you're with your life, your inner growth, and how well you feel on a daily basis. After making this clear, we can start talking about its production. In the psychological ambit, it is very commonly seen on websites, books, and videos, things like 8 ways to be happier today, 10 habits of happy people, 25 ways to feel happier in the next 5 minutes. And I could go on and on with more of this, but as Doris Estela Forero, an expert on clinical psychology, says, they are clearly false, because even though they try to give these magic formulas, there are some parental guidelines and childhood conditions we need to be happy. So this leads us to an important part of this, and it is how happiness connects with our childhood. According to psychology, happiness is somehow a learned behavior. But how does this work? Well, since we are little kids, we are very affected by what happens around us, and most importantly, in our home. So if a kid grows up in a family setting where there are lots of anger, violence, abuse, etc., when he grows up, he will replicate all the things he has seen. And this, as it probably happened with their parents, may lead to depression or anxiety. But if conversely, this kid grows in a home where the people that surround him is calm, have good communication, and clear limits, he will probably grow up to be happy.